Hi, everyone. Can you please confirm that you can hear me, please? And please take note that the price has changed, guys, okay? Hi, everybody. You can hear me? Okay, perfect. I'm just getting set up. 1 second. Please make sure that you can see that it's not 25 anymore, guys. I had to kind of roll with inflation and bump it up by $5. I hate to do it, but I had to. Sorry. I think that is about $20 USD. So it's not bad for you Americans, okay? It's hi Ruby. Yeah, it's $20 USD, but just make sure when you're doing the PayPal that it's $30 on my side, okay? Canadian. But yeah, I think some people have paid already and kind of, I think one person didn't see that, but that's okay. We'll just get started here. So just go to my PayPal or check the pinned comment. The link is there. And remember, it's 30 now, not 25. Okay, guys? Let me just go over to my PayPal. Sorry for the side angle. I'm lucky it even did this for me because usually it gives me problems. One moment, guys. I'm just checking my PayPal. How's everyone doing? Okay. Is Ray here? Are you here, Ray? I see you paid already. Are you here? Oh, I don't want to read for Ray and she's not here. Oh, hello, I am. Okay, that's you. Perfect. Okay, let's get started. Remember, guys, again, make sure you notice the difference. It's not 25 anymore, it's 30, okay? Again, unfortunately, I had to move with inflation, okay? These are still 65% cheaper than if you booked me privately. So it's like, where are you going to find 65% off? That's like one hell of a deal. All right? All right. So how are you? I am doing good. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. I was very sick. That's why I wasn't around for 2 weeks, because I was so sick. I don't know what the hell I picked up. It was not natural whatsoever. But I'm doing better now. Question 1, please. I just found out one of my bosses got let go and the others is staying. What do I need to be aware of on the job front? Wait, is that a question? I just found out one of my bosses got let go and the other one is staying on. What do I need to be aware of on the job front? Oh, any message from, okay. Any message from Spirit is the second one. Got it. Okay. So let's bring forth the messages that Ray needs to hear, not the messages she wants to hear. And let's bring it forth in a very clear and direct way so that I, as the interpreter, can interpret it. So what does Ray need to be aware of on the job front? What do you want her to know, Spirit? Sorry about the sideways. You know what I felt like when I drew these cards? I hate to report this, but just remember, nothing is factual in tarot. I felt like this energy of starting all over. I don't know about the boss that left, but I don't know. Like, I feel like I don't know if you had more of a candor with that person or a more of like, you had built more with the other one that had left. But I feel like I'm starting all over again. I mean, you're going to be fine, but I don't know. I just feel like it's an opportunity with the star. That's good. It's an opportunity. But look at that. There's your work card with the 3 of Pentacles. I don't know here. There's like a rebranding, like a new... a do-over. Does that make sense to you? There's a do-over. I did have a good relationship with her. Yeah, there's like a do-over though. Like a do-over, a chance to like everything is positive. Everything is positive with that star card. You know, remember, it's all how we look at things, right? But I just feel like there's a do-over, and it could be an opportunity. It could be an opportunity, but at the beginning, it doesn't feel like that. I feel like I'm starting over. I have to sneeze. Hold on. Excuse me. Oh, there's like a do-over. And the one that stayed, I'm just curious, the one that stayed, is she a woman or is this you? Because I don't know. Like, if this is you, I would rather it be you, because I just feel like there's been another pathway created for you. So Ray, you need to look at this. Even if it looks like not what it is, like physically, you need to look at this like this is another opportunity for you. This is an opportunity making its way, and there's a chance to do something. And I do see you elevating within a year. So I don't know if there's a chance, but I potentially have a new boss who's always also a woman. Well, I don't see any issues. I don't see any issues around any new people. No, mine has a picture, Garnet. And if you click, right, the link, or even in the description box, it should take you right there. So yeah, I have a picture. And my little description says, thank you to everyone who has donated or whatever. So this is good. I like this. I like this. You know, there's like some hope. And you may see down the road that this was a really interesting turning point that created an opportunity for you. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. It's like, wow, that was interesting. Like all those little sorting out, this one going that way, this one coming in, and look at that. It helped me. This will help you. That's what I see. Okay. Okay, Garnet, I just want you to know I did receive your stuff, okay? So you got the right person. Any messages from Spirit? Let's see. It's interesting how that reading went, right, Ray? Like we went from, oh goodness, starting over, but then it, like, as I got more into it, it was like, this is going to be great. This is going to be powerful. And this is going to be something maybe right now that you're a little bit like, but then down the road, you'll be like, this was genius. And you may account it to Spirit. Spirit has done some stuff like that for me before. Like at first I was like, huh? What? What's going on? And then down like a couple years later, I was like, wow, Spirit, man, you're real good. You guys are good. You guys are so good. You did it way better than I could have ever done it. So this is good. Okay, messages from Spirit, please, for Ray. What does she want to, what does she need to know? Okay. I hate waiting to pull out all the cards. I hate it. So you're in a bit of a marathon right now. There's like a marathon energy with these cards. Let me just give everybody the lineup here so that you can feel confident that, you know, the money went to the right place. I'm currently on Ray. Then we've got Tanny. Then we've got Caitlyn. And then we've got Garnet. Okay? That's the lineup. So, yes, I got it, Garnet. So listen, I don't know what the Four of Swords, what's that about? I don't know if you feel like your life is at a standstill. I don't know if you're currently resting or you feel like this is a resting time, not much things happening. You better make the most of that. And I can actually read this really well because I'm actually going through this. I'm going through a resting period right now. Not much going on, but I know coming soon, I may not ever have that luxury again. So right now is a time to reflect. Right now is a time to rest, like journal. I don't know what you do, okay, in your free time. Be making the most of that because there's going to be a time very soon, I am getting months, where you're going to have to, is it a general read or a question? You need to send me a question. If you didn't send me a question when you paid the money, send it in the chat, okay? These are not general readings though. These are like private readings. I wouldn't call them general. I mean, time-wise, it may be a quick read, but it's very private, very personal. So within months, you're going to be really busy and you will have to prove yourself. I'm not saying anybody else is going to make you feel like you have to prove yourself. You're going to feel like you have to prove yourself. So there's going to be a time coming up where there's a lot of quick energy and you're going to get the idea or the feeling that it's going to be time to shine, or you got to showcase yourself somehow. You will be very busy. You will be very victorious, but now is the time to, with the Page of Pentacles, learn, do, and be on top of your SHIT, okay? Interesting. I'm getting another message for you. Have you recently let go? And I know you're my client. Unfortunately, I cannot remember your readings. It's just not, I can't. It's not possible. I read every day. Have you recently energetically let go of somebody? Have you energetically, and you felt it, let go of somebody? Energetically. And that's a very powerful moment because you'll only know when you know. You will know when you've let go. Okay. This was the best thing you could have done. Okay. This was the best thing you could have done because it's going to pick up other areas of your life. There was something energetically. Oh my goodness. Ace of Pentacles. Absolutely. So there's going to be something that becomes very clear and obvious to you as you move forward in life, where you're going to be like, things started to pick up for me after I did that. That was the best thing you ever did. Okay? One of the best things you ever did. And you may find that it frees up other energy that you were kind of holding on with that to open up, and like I'm seeing flowers blossoming, okay, in other areas of your life. So this is wonderful. I don't know. This feels really good. I just feel like I need to draw a card from this deck. A Fortune Oracle card to leave you with. Like, you need a Fortune Oracle card because there's a lot of positive things coming up for you. There's a lot of positive things coming up for you. Like, I just see you feeling a lot better about life, and it doesn't even have anything to do with you being attached to anybody. You know what I mean? A lot of people really make their life dependable, like whether they're happy or not, as if they have love in their life. There's going to be other categories of your life that are going to pick up, and you're going to feel really good about it. And it's going to be like, look at that. I'm standing alone. I'm independent. I don't even need this kind of, other stuff going on in my life. I can be happy alone. Okay. I'm not saying nobody else will come in, but I'm just saying the energy of the moment. That's what Spirit wants you to know. Now we need to get you a Fortune Oracle deck card to leave you with. Okay. Because this just feels too good. So I have to. What? So do you see here how I wasn't talking about love? I was like, whether it comes, I kind of was speaking about it, like whether it comes through or not. Yeah, that's great. But, like, we want your foundation to be strong, right? A time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope. You radiate and attract great love. So something I feel like with your inner foundation needed to become something before something else could step in. So you are coming into unity with yourself, but you may also, with this new profound energy, attract a greater love than you had before. Like, you think whatever you had before, whatever you experienced before was the creme de la creme. No. And guys, don't get stuck on that. I'm talking to everybody now. I don't care how impactful. Are we good, guys? Whoa, that was weird. Maybe I'll just turn off my Wi-Fi, period. I don't trust it, guys. Was everything fine? Did I glitch? Okay, I got you, Garnet. Okay, so I'm moving on now. I am very happy for you. It is cutting in and out. Okay, let me get this Wi-Fi off. Now. What about now, guys? Are we okay now? Okay, I'm on Tanny. Hi, Chitra. I want to know what's coming for me in my career and finances in the next 8 months. Currently on YouTube, I'm building an e-learning platform on self-development. No income from this as of now. Okay, so let me just go back and see if we're good before I start. Are we okay now? What was the last part of the message? Which part? What did you last hear? Why is this glitching? Are we still glitching, guys? Let me look at my own phone and see what's going on. I was at the Oracle card. Yeah, but how is it now? The last thing I said about the Oracle card was like, I was like, you know, Spirit still included love, which I thought was really cute. Let me just see something here. Oh my God, what is going on? Now it's fine? Okay. Jeez. That is always my worst fear when I do these things. Like, is the internet gonna stay steady? Okay, we're good. All right. Let's go back. I'm on Tanny. I don't know where you are, Tanny, but I'm on you. Okay, I'm just letting you know that I received your money, Prianka. So this is the lineup so far. I'm on Tanny, then Caitlyn, then Garnet, then Prianka. Okay, so Tanny would like a career and finance reading next 8 months. Whatever you want to speak about, Spirit. I mean, she is currently, you know, on YouTube building an e-learning platform. So keep that in mind. But what do you want her to know about the next 8 months? Career and finances, please. Oh my God, that was on the bottom of the deck, you know, before I started shuffling. I don't know if you saw that. Wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Yes, movement. Yes, yes. I need more on that wheel. More on the chariot. Wait a minute. You literally got 5 major arcanas? Okay, 6 major arcanas? 7 major arcanas? Like, what's going on here? Okay, so listen, with these cards, I'm not worried about you. What I would say is that success is yours, but, you know, with the temperance, you know, divine timing and moderation. I don't know how long you've been on YouTube, but, you know, like, you got to be very careful with like these goals and guidelines of when you're going to hit the mark. And let me tell you, nothing is real on YouTube. Okay. My channel, for example, looks pretty small. I don't get much views on it, but I am so busy outside of YouTube on Patreon, private readings. So be careful with what guidelines you are like putting on yourself, because it doesn't mean anything about like the subscribers or the views sometimes. It just really doesn't. But what I would say here with the moon being under the temperance, is there something like you're tricking your mind into with your career and finances? Because I just feel like there's a facade that's like a what something should look like. And I really want you to be careful with that. You will be successful, but you need to remove some illusions from this picture in your mind that you've created. You are with the Chariot. Well, Page of Swords is like a young apprentice. So you're in like a learning phase, but you will hit a mark. You will hit a mark. You will go from a student. And let me clarify this. I'm speaking symbolically, okay? I'm not saying you're an actual student. I'm saying you're like a newbie, kind of like a student, and then you're gonna hit a particular mark. And with the Hierophant, this is not a joke. You see this guy? You see how everybody's coming to him? He's got a lot of wisdom. So you will have that within the next 8 months because, well, no, I said 6 months. Why did I say 6 months? I don't believe in mistakes, okay? So you're asking about 8 months. This may be 6 months from now. And you will get something. I don't know what this looks like for your field, okay? So just bear with me. I'm trying to explain what I see. You will have something to offer the public where people come to you for help. I don't know what that's going to look like in your field. And you will get clients. And I also feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, there may be a viral moment for you, but be very careful because the Wheel of Fortune, even though it's a great card, okay, it goes up and it goes down. So don't be surprised if you get like one video where it's like 10,000 views and then the next one is like 200 views. Don't worry about it. And please don't look around at what everybody else is doing. This is just really, this is the dumbest thing you can do, okay? Just take it from somebody who has learned, okay? Never look around at what the competition is doing. Never. Stay in your own lane. You are unique for a reason, but there may be these up and down times. So again, I don't know what this picture in your mind looks like, but because you asked specifically about the next 8 months, there will be this up and down, up and down. It will eventually level out. I'll give you an example. I was up and down for the first 2 years. When I hit the 3rd year on YouTube, that's when my stuff really stayed like the same. It was like really good. It was consistent. And then on the 4th year, then it started just shooting up and I'm just going up. Okay. So there's no rhyme or reason to when this happens. Yeah. Some people, they blow up overnight. Who cares? You know what I mean? Hi, Gillian or Jillian. So I see you doing well. I see you moving forward, at least with the Chariot, because, you know, it's better than being stagnant. But you have to somehow be careful with your ideas of things, okay? Because this moon is speaking. Hi, it's nice to see you too. This moon is speaking to me. This moon card is speaking to me the most out of the whole deck. I mean, out of the whole spread. Because I just feel like there's illusions. There's illusions of like with the Temperance, like how I'm supposed to be doing, okay? Oh, thank you. I didn't know you were there. I know on Patreon, a lot of people have different names, so I don't know, but that's nice. Thank you for supporting me on there. I really appreciate it. How are you loving the candle readings? So yeah, this, I'm not worried about you. I'm not worried about you, Tanny. You shouldn't be worried about you. You got to just keep doing what you're doing and be consistent, especially if you're in the beginning stages. You know, people who are beginners honestly don't have the luxury of people who have been seasoned for a while, okay? Like when I first started, I had to put out 3 videos a week. Now, honestly, I can do 2 a month. Like I really don't have to, you know, like it changes. So just don't think you're going to have to do this forever. But just know though that you've got a Hierophant here. You will be in the lead, okay, of what you're doing. You will get in front of what you're doing. Within the next 8 months, there will be progress. And I do feel like here, more knowledgeable about what you're doing. You know, I don't know if you kind of feel this way, like, what the hell am I doing? Do I know what I'm doing? Do I feel like I know what I'm doing? This is going to change. You're going to get in front of it. Now, money, you're asking, I see in the chat, we've got the 9 of Pentacles. So there is money coming into the picture. But I don't want to paint a sugar fairy story, okay? It will be up and down. Whereas maybe you get 2 new clients and you're like, oh, wow, look at this. And then maybe it's dead for another like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, or you get a lot of views on one. I'm gonna recommend, your titles to your videos, are you making them up yourself? You might want to look into some AI generator titles. I'm just letting you know, because the titles are honestly everything. And I mean, don't you find with yourself when you're going through YouTube, there's certain things that grab you? Do this. I'm gonna ask you another question. Weirdly, this is coming through. Are you putting your face on your thumbnails? Are you putting your face on your thumbnails? This is gonna be please answer me quickly because I gotta go. Do you put your face on your thumbnails? Okay, Tanny, I really don't want you to take this wrong way. I want to be very honest with you. They told me to ask you, and then they said, don't do that. And I don't know why. I can't tell you why. I can't, yeah, I see the text. I see your face and I see the text. But I don't know why they told me don't put your face on it, which I don't know why they would tell me that. Now, what that means, I don't know. Do you put a picture of something else? Like of what you're talking about in the background? But they said take your face off the thumbnails. And I know that sounds really rude, but it's not coming through in that way. This is honestly trying to help you. Now, what I would suggest you to do, try not to put your face on it and see how the video does. Then I might be wrong. But like that was coming through so weirdly, like clear. Like ask her, does she put her face on the thumbnails? So try one without it, okay? That, like, thank God, I didn't want you to take me the wrong way. But listen, I've done it all as well too. I've tried all different things. And honestly, like sometimes putting my face on the thing doesn't mean anything, you know? It really doesn't make the thing be better or whatever. Okay, thank goodness, because I don't want to ever offend anyone, all right? So yeah, okay. Let's go back to the drawing board here. I am on... okay, so we're at Caitlyn next, then Garnet, Prianka, Ingelen. Hopefully I'm saying that right. And then Jillian or Gillian. Okay, Caitlyn. Hi, Chitra. Love your channel and Patreon. Aw, thank you. I really appreciate your support. You know, guys, if you're not in the world of YouTube, it's really not all that. It's not all that. I don't want to say too much because I'm actually on the platform right now, but it's unfortunate, you know, most people have to go to these side subscriptions to even just, you know, have their work be worth it, you know? So I really appreciate anybody. And I obviously, if you can't do it, like, I understand that as well too, but anybody who was able to, you know, support me on that platform, I really appreciate you. Okay. I'm wondering what is up next for me in love. Is there someone? Is there not someone? Will this be a fun love story? You can call me Mikun. Okay. Oh, I like that. Mikun. That's my name. Okay. All right. Let's find out. Can we do a love reading for Mikun, please? What's up next? Now be very careful with what you're asking here, okay? You know, whatever spirit needs you to know. So what's up next for her? I'm thinking you're a she, right? What's next in love? Oh, geez. I heard something. I don't want to wait till I draw more cards. I want to say what I heard. I don't know if you're in this card is making me feel like I heard it as well too. You're very, I don't want to say you're very emotional, but there's too much of something that you're exhibiting right now. You're inhibiting. I don't know if it's like the emotions are not sorted out. I don't know if we're feeling too much. I don't know if you haven't healed from something or there's someone from the past. I don't know what this is, but you're swimming in emotions. And then we've got a Four of Swords, which says like that needs to be sorted out first. But hold on, let's get more cards. Okay. There's honestly no one coming through here. It doesn't mean that there's not going to be someone coming through, but what happens sometimes with these types of readings when you're asking is that you're asking, like, you're literally asking when you're doing a tarot reading about your guides, what your guides want you to know, what your spirit team wants you to know. And if they've got your attention right now, they would rather bring you something of a more important message as opposed to kind of what you may want to hear. And I feel like with this, they want you to know that you're in the process of like becoming another version of yourself. So right now there can't be anybody else coming in because that would be a distraction. There's things you've got to work on. And listen, it doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. It's just you're a bit in a learning phase. You're caught in a learning stage right now. So, and just an FYI to everybody who's watching, you know, when you're wondering why no one's coming through, it's because there's that's going on. That's actually going on, and you can't be distracted right now. What I can tell you is that you're on the way to becoming the better version of yourself, which will attract a better version of what you want. But I don't want to leave it here for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another deck out and I'm going to see. Now, if that other deck doesn't say anything, then we know the message needs to stay the same. But let's see. Let's get 2 cards from this deck for you. Let's find out. I'm determined. So we see here, Spirit, you want her, you know, to become a better version of herself. She's co-creating her life right now. She is like learning something. She's trying to, I guess, with the 9 of Cups, you know, put together, you know, the best life possible for herself. She's trying to evolve. Yeah, financially, was on the bottom too. Just now I looked at it. Money, wealth, luck, and finances seem to be something that is at the focus here. But okay, is there anything coming up in love for her? Like, is there any kind of snippet or something you can give her? Is there anything you can give her as far as what's coming up for her in love? Is this you? Are you brunette? Like, I'm shocked that card came out because it's more than just being a brunette female. If you look at the subheaders, it talks about being intense and focused. So right now, okay, your job is to be very intense, okay, with respect to your life and focused. Okay, I said 2 cards. Let's get one more. Yeah, there's nothing coming through. We've got a wallflower, limited potential, shy and withholding. So look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Should I hold it this way? Look at this. She is there sitting. She's kind of a wallflower. That's not a judgment. But she's sitting there. She's shy. She's like, you know, sitting with the idea of unlimited potential. She's withholding. And she's secretly, well, she's not secretly, but she's looking at this girl. I don't know if you can see the shadow of this girl. That girl is actually her, but it's who she could become. She's seeing an idea of who she can become. And this girl is all out there. She's like confident with herself. She's like doing it. She's happy. She's happy alone. She's not even dancing with anybody, but she's like different. She's different than her. So it really does talk about growing into this woman here who's standing. You got 2 cards of that. And, you know, I wanted to pull out another deck just to see, just to make sure, because, you know, like, I'm not saying I'm the perfect reader, okay? But, like, I said that before I drew from this deck. I said that. I said I felt like you were growing into the better version of yourself. So, like, I don't know here. I don't know. I can't, I don't have anything to report with respect to a love interest, but what I can do, because I don't give up. I don't give up. Okay, so when she becomes the better version of herself, or when you feel like that's the right time for her to, you know, experience somebody, can we get some info on that person? Can we get some info on that person? Please? No. I tried. I tried. You know the hangman? You know what's interesting about this? He's also evolving. That's why that light is around his head. He's evolving. He's in a stance of like the hangman, like on the fence. That could be like what you feel like in your love life. It's kind of at a standstill. But in the process, he's evolving. So again, they don't want, I'm blocked. I'm blocked. Oh, you do? That's great. I can see that. I can see that. So yeah, this happens from time to time. It does. Because spirit is like that. That's how spirit is. Like while they have your attention, they're going to bring forth what you need to be aware of. You know, I mean, listen, it's not easy to be on this journey. Okay. Sometimes you want to know, you want to be in the know, but sometimes you just have to have blind faith, you know? So I'm really sorry, but everything else looks really good. Just know that you're going to be getting an upgrade. You're going to be upgrading yourself. Not changing yourself, upgrading yourself into the better version of, you know, who you always wanted to be. And I see that with the Empress right now. You're co-creating and you're on fire. So you go. You go. Okay. You're welcome. Okay. Let's go back here. Okay, I'm on Garnet. Let's go back to the chat. I know that, hi, Glow Tarot. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 people, but I'm starting one of them now. So the 3 people after that. So let's go back to the chat. And let's go back to, okay, I have a horrible field rep I work with. Will I win a suit for exclusion from meetings? What does that mean? Do you see me being fired or her being more so in trouble coming up? Okay, I can't do legal advice, okay? But I'll ask the energy around this situation. So I'll ask what you need to know. Okay, I'm just letting you know, Garima, I have received your payment, okay? Okay, so what is Garnet left out of meeting? Okay, yeah, it's kind of difficult to do legal stuff, but I can get an idea. Don't worry. I know there's other ways around this. So talk to me today, Spirit, about this situation Garnet is experiencing here. She's got well, I don't know if she's a she, but there's a horrible field rep they work with, and she's been excluded from meetings. What do you want her to know about this? Do you see her being fired, or is there more trouble coming up? Like, what do you want them to know about this? Wow. These are great cards. How interesting is that? You know, you've got this 3 of Cups, a meeting taking place between people, and you've got the Hermit sitting underneath it, which is like the exclusion. Isn't that interesting? Give me more. More. These look really positive. Okay, so there's the coworker card. There's the nastiness here. Was she able to kind of get other people to be on her side? I just feel like she was really good at, I feel like, getting others to kind of chime in on this, or I don't know, be on her side. Now, Okay, you've got 3 aces in your spread, okay? This looks very favorable for you, but I'm going to tell you something. I don't see trouble coming for her. What I see is actually like a peaceful mediation. I see peaceful, or I'm not seeing it, I hear it. Peaceful mediation where everybody gets their way. I don't know how you feel about that. If you're kind of into like the revenge or you want the revenge, I don't know that I can say that there is revenge. I see, I feel, and I hear peaceful mediation. Everybody gets what they want, but it just gets sorted out like, and I'm seeing chef's kiss perfectly. They may move to another team. I'm cool with it. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like everything's good. I mean, you've got 3 aces. Do you understand that aces in the tarot are really good cards to get? They point to yes. But it feels peaceful for me. I feel like everything gets sorted out, but I don't see anybody getting in trouble or, like a slap on the wrist or you're bad or you get written up. Like I'm not getting any of that. I'm just getting everybody. And I do feel like there's a parting of the ways. So everybody won't have to be around each other in order to, reap this successful outcome. Do you get where I'm going? So yeah, I don't know here. I don't know. This is interesting actually, but you know what? As a Libra moon, I like it because it kind of sorts out the conflict when everyone's happy, doesn't it? We got nobody who is hi Grima. We've got no one who's bitter. No one who's bitter here. Maybe a new job too. I don't know. I just feel like everybody is happy with the outcome. Like these are really great cards. Really great cards. Let me get another card from this Fortune Oracle deck in regards to this. And we want specifically for Garnet, okay? We want specifically for Garnet. We've gotten Spirit that everyone's going to be happy, but this is something that Garnet booked for herself. Can we just give something specifically for her, please? Ooh, snake. Your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path. Just be careful. Should I hold it this way? I don't even know which way. I don't even know which way this camera is, but wow. This is like one of the more powerful cards in this deck. And I would say here, kind of interesting that you got this part where it says, your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path. Because I do feel like there's a good outcome here for you. But it says, just be careful. So I'm asking Spirit, what does it mean by that? Now, I don't know about this other person. I don't know if they try to egg you on. I don't know if they will try to egg you on. I don't know if this person has a way to get under your skin. Do not engage in the process of this happening. That's what I'm hearing. You're dealing with a snake, okay? And that snake is, don't mind me, but really good at what they do, okay? Don't let the universe take care of this. I love what you just wrote me. I am divinely protected. Why can't we all understand that on Earth? We don't have to do the whole revenge thing. Leave it to Spirit. They're really good at what they do, I mean, yes, sometimes you do have to speak up for yourself, but for the most part, it's a waste of time. But she's a grandiose snark. Oh man. Yeah. So that's what I'm getting with that card. I'm going to draw one more. I'm feeling guided to do one more. So listen, everything's going to work out in your favor. Just be careful though. Okay. And I feel like it's like, I don't know how well you are with being egged on, but just, you got to laugh. Okay. You got to laugh in your head. Don't engage. One more. Star. Hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. So that star actually makes me think of what you just wrote me about being divinely protected. There is someone watching over this, whoever it may be. It doesn't matter whether it's an archangel or, you know, somebody, a grandmother who passed over. It doesn't matter. This is going to be behind you. This will eventually be behind you. So just look forward. Don't look in right now or behind. Okay. Truth comes to light, show look stupid, and that's karma enough. 100. I like your take on this. I really like your take on this, but look at that. Wow, look at this. Look, like, this is crazy. Look at this. I mean, I've seen stranger things, but the coworker card. And then you've got the Ace of Cups sitting under it. Like peaceful mediation. Whoever is responsible for this peaceful mediation, because I don't think it's going to be you or that person. It's going to be someone else on the outside. God bless them. They're going to really do a great job with this, where everyone can be satisfied. So this is great. I'm glad you got a positive, well, not positive, but I'm glad you got one of the better type of ratings, okay? Really good. Okay. One moment here, guys. I'll just give you the rundown. Give me a moment. Okay. So I'm doing Prianka, then Ingelen, Jillian, Garima, and Gabriella, okay? Hi, Chitra. I'd like to know if I will get married in this lifetime. Okay, thank you so much. Your questions are so cute. Like when I read you guys, it's like so adorable. I don't know why. I just think it's so cute. Okay, I think it will be her boss because her boss doesn't condone bullying. Well, when it's Christmas time, get her something nice. Or when it's her birthday, buy her lunch because she's going to do a fabulous job. Okay, so let's talk to Prianka, Spirit. She wants to know if she'll get married in this lifetime. Now, that's a very big question to ask, you know, lifetime, my goodness. I don't usually read on a lifetime, but, you know, let's just, for the sake of it, see what Spirit has to say, okay? What do you want her to know about getting married in this lifetime? Wow, these cards are interesting. Sometimes when I do these readings, I wish they were more private and not in front of people. Hold on. Let me just like gather myself here. You've got some people you need to meet. Like, I feel like you've got one particular person that you need to meet. I think it, like, I don't want to lie, guys. I like Prianka, I don't want to lie. It feels like it's going to be a bit rough. I'm just curious, Prianka, are you looking, okay, do you live in a different country from where you were born? Like right now, are you living in a different country from where you were born? Can you answer quickly? Do you live right now in a different country than where you were born? Because I feel like this person, you're going to have to go back to somewhere else to get him. No, I've been in the same place. Okay, well, he's coming from somewhere else. Okay, so you're in Canada. Are you, but like, were you born in Canada? That's what my question is. Were you born in Canada? This guy is foreign. He's foreign. And honestly, like, I want to use my questions. I want to use my words very carefully, but like, he is not, I mean, if you have to experience it, you do, but I like, he has so much red tape around him. Like, oh my God. This guy is from a foreign country. He's not from where you are. And I don't know if your mother goes and picks him up. I don't know what this is. Like, your mom is here. I don't know if your mom wants, like, I don't know what this is. Is this a warning, Spirit? I feel like I'm being warned right now. Like, has your mom been trying to go or find somebody from another country? Or like she's putting her 2 cents into something? Like, you cannot go with what your mom, I hate to say this, oh my God. I don't want to ever talk about anyone's mother. I just feel like, yes, my mom want me to get married, but oh my God, she can't, yikes, I don't feel like she sees clearly. I feel like she is very concerned about the status of this guy with the King of Pentacles, but like he is, I'm going to say it, he's a freaking hot mess. Okay, like I don't know what to say here, Prianka. Like, I just feel like I'm seeing a guy, because you have to go fetch him. You have to go fetch him. Like, we have to get him, and he's abroad. But I just feel like your mom, it's like the rose-colored glasses. It's like all I see is all I want. Like, I don't even know that I care about, and I don't want to talk bad about anybody's mother. I just feel like it's not a concern about you. It's like the status of the guy, how much money he has, what he will bring to the family. But it's like we're not seeing clearly like how you're gonna feel. And I don't know what this is, because I don't even feel like you really like him. So I don't know why this guy's showing up. I really don't. Look at these people here. Look at these people here. They look like they're honestly arranging something. My mom doesn't force me to get married, though she doesn't mind. Okay, well, she may like somebody. This may be in the future. She may come to like somebody. She finds out about him. And man, she likes this guy for you. He ticks off all the boxes of everything that she would want for you. I don't even know if this is right now. I just feel like what is the advice here, Spirit? I just, like, as a reader, you have to understand, I'm looking at this, like, if you can dodge this, like, it will be the best thing for you. But I don't know if this is also something you need to experience, because sometimes we have to experience people, right? And, you know, it's not all sunshine and roses, right? It's like something we contractually set up, right? But like, you have free will, so you can avoid this. And I don't know if it's that you don't know it at first. Like, you don't see this guy clearly. Maybe he also to you looks like a good suitor, but I feel like you're going to be trapped. You will feel trapped. And he's a bit of like a snake. And I feel like with the Five of Pentacles as well too, he may try to claim something. Oh man, I'm seeing so much here. Like, this should have been a private reading. Because I feel like this guy also too may be one of those types that come here and then, you know, all of a sudden now he's disabled. I'm going to sit on unemployment. I'm going to be, you know, doing less. Like, just to get in with you guys. And then it's a whole other story once he's got you. You get where I'm going? I will order one from you today. Oh, that's okay. You don't have to do that. I think you're getting enough, you know, I think you're getting enough here. But I mean, if you want to, you can. But you're getting enough here, I guess. I don't know, Prianka. This is just, I don't know what to say. Let's see what another deck will say. Let's see what another deck will say here. Give me more on this situation. We've got new love, new person, unknown person, okay? So you don't know him. We can get that out of the way. You don't know this guy. You've never met him. This is the future, I guess. It's a potential. It's not a for sure thing. It's a potential. And if you ever do hear from your mother that there's this wonderful guy, you do what you have to do and you pay attention to your gut. How do you feel about it? Don't go by my reading. Just have enough conversations, you know, like your senses are just as good as mine, okay? One more. I knew it. He's from the past, your past life. I knew it. I felt like he may need to be experienced. There may be something you need to work out with him. He's from the past. He's a new person in this lifetime, but he's from the past life. Oh my goodness. I hope she can find love after this. Oh yeah, of course. Anybody can find love after this. This is nothing. Remember, guys, take these readings with a grain of salt, okay? When my dad tried to get me married, he had an accident and passed away. Your dad? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, you're welcome. I'm really sorry I was not able to. I mean, listen, it's a heads up. It's a heads up. And again, take it with a grain of salt. But if you come across this guy, you have to really don't quiet the outside noise. If the guy comes in like, I'm this, I'm that, I've got this much in the account, I'm a big doctor, ignore all of that. You have to talk and let your senses and say, is this right? Does this guy feel right to me? Am I feeling something that's off? Do that. Don't pay attention to what he checks off on the boxes, okay? That stuff is BS anyways, okay? I feel like that's why I had so many blockers in marriage, because I meant to be with someone in my past life or something else. Listen, it is what it is. You know, usually when you marry somebody, that's definitely somebody from a past life. I mean, it can be a new contract, but it's most times. I've done past life regression. Trust me. The people you marry are people you've known, oh my God, you've been with, and they can switch up. Like your father in a past life can be your husband in that life. It's crazy. It's really crazy. Okay. I'm sorry. Again, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm going back to the drawing board here. Okay, we've got Mikun again. Okay, 1 second. I'm on Ingelen now, then Jillian, then Gabriella, and then I think Mikun. Mikun, that's the same person, yeah. Okay. My question, what do I need to know about my love situation? Okay, am I pronouncing your name right? Ingelen? And are you female? I'm so sorry to ask you that, but I need to know as a reader. I hope you're here. Yes, you are. Okay, perfect. I am. Okay. Okay, be on standby in case I ask you questions, Sunflower. What does Ingelen need to know about her love situation? Someone's giving more than they're getting. Someone is giving more than they're receiving. Someone's putting way too much work into this and holding out for a really good outcome. Who's waiting? Are you waiting on someone? Wow. Okay, I think it's kind of funny that card is at the bottom, because, you know, I felt right away that someone was waiting on something for too long. Is your person not moving in the way that you would like? Are they taking too long? I'm feeling like a very slow energy. I mean, it's all over the place. It's in the Queen of Capricorn. Queen of Capricorn. Why did I say that? Queen of Pentacles. It's in the Four of Cups. We've got it here as well, too. We've got it here. I feel like I want to ask why someone's waiting. Why are you, what, do you feel like you're waiting on this? Like there's just, I don't know. There's a lot of hope. There's a lot of hope for some outcome, but are you with somebody? Because I didn't really get that actually. Are you already in a situation? Because I've got somebody here, but I don't know if they're on their way to you or if they are taking too long. Like, you know exactly where they are. But I just feel like you, the person who booked me, this feels like it's you. You're putting a lot into something that's not giving back to you. And I'm just wondering here as well, too. Does this other person have somebody? Or have you caught them with other people? Because I've got a bunch of harems over here. And I'm not sure exactly why. You see each other? Okay, but can you clarify the waiting that I'm feeling a lot in this spread? Like, I feel like something's taking too long. Give me more on this situation, please. What's that about? Why is there a triangle here? Does that make sense to you? Crowded relationships or choices? I don't know which way to hold this. I've got a triangle. Has someone, is this a personal or collective reading? Oh, these are personal readings. Yeah, you book at the link and it's a personal reading. One more. So we've got true love here. We've got pure love, as in it's real, what you feel for each other, but why is that triangle card coming out? I'm waiting to see if it can lead to something more. Okay, so you're the one who's making decisions. You're the one. You're like the girl on here making choices, like to see. So I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you wrote that because I feel like you're going to be waiting. I would say here with this card, this is one of the slowest moving cards in the whole deck. This person may be doing the same thing with you. Have you said how you feel to the person? Because I feel like if you did and they're not moving, that is also very telling. But if you haven't said it, they may need to know. Because I feel like you've got two people who I feel like are moving at the same route. But I do feel like someone is giving more to the other. And I do feel like also here with the Queen of Cups, there are times when you really contemplate whether this is right. Whether this is right for you. But I don't know. I mean, we've got true love here, so it's real. It's just, I can't get around this energy of it's just waiting. Like stuff is just slow. Like, I don't know. Someone needs to rock the boat here. I'm not saying it's you. Don't go and start doing things because I said so. It could be them as well too, but someone needs to take the lead. Someone needs to become a little bit more, not aggressive, but like a hunter, like solidify this thing. So I don't know. I'm just going to leave with saying here with the Four of Cups that someone is contemplating, and I do feel like they're contemplating. I mean, you said you're contemplating, but I feel like they are as well too. They are also keeping their options open as well too. So listen, if you're cool with that, if you're cool with how long this is taking, then no worries. You have nothing to worry about. If you would like this to move faster, I don't know. I don't know if I can say that I see that. But what you've got is real. So it's a bit difficult, but see with this card, I feel like someone is holding on way too tightly to kind of like themselves. Like we need to open up more. And it's interesting this progress card is on the bottom, the Three of Wands, you know, the Three of Wands, like moving forward, but someone is holding. So you know what I think is happening here based upon what you're writing? I think this is perfect because you are okay with this. You seem like you're okay with this. You're not sure. So this is perfect. So what you need to know about your relationship or this situation is that it's going to take time. It will take time. There's a lot of indecision. I feel like even with the hangman here. But in time, you will figure it out. You will figure it out. The both of you will. There will be a decision that's made. But if this is the pace that you like, then this is great. This is not going to be a bad reading. Some people don't want to wait this long. They want to jump in. But I feel like based upon what I'm seeing you write, this is perfect for you. On both ends. And your person is actually very much like feeling like you, because I see that on their end too. They want to take their time as well. So this is what I have to say about this. Let's draw one card from this deck. Let's just draw one card from this deck out of curiosity. Let's fast forward a bit. Okay, next 6 months. Next 6 months, this connection. Where is it going? Oh, proposal, a love offer, engagement, agreement, and a wish come true. So in the next 6 months, there's going to be some leeway or some, is that how you say it? Leeway or some hedgeway? I don't know what the heck we say. There's a saying, I don't know what it is. But anyways, there is some movement. I don't know who's making it to who. It doesn't matter, but there's a love offer and there's an agreement. So whether that's exclusivity, I don't know. But there is a wish coming true. But let's focus on the main card. Proposal. This is good. This is good. This is going to be good. This is going to be really good. Okay, that's what I have to say. I have spoken. Okay. Let's move on. One second, guys. Okay, I'm at Jillian. What is coming in love to me for this month? Does Christopher have intentions to come to me? Okay. So that's like 2 questions, but let's just ask. Let's draw one card for what is coming in love from this deck, and then maybe another one. You're welcome. What's coming in love to Jillian this month? I don't know why they chose this guy. I mean, out of all the attractive older men you could choose, I don't know why they put this guy on the front of the card. I really don't get it. Just out of curiosity, is Christopher older? Is he older than you? Just curious. Does Christopher have intentions for Jillian? He is? Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm going to go through the list again. I'm on Jillian, then Garima, then Gabriella, and then Mikun. Hope that clarified. Oh, 11 years older, so that's him. That's him. I just told you. So I don't know who you are. Are you Gabriella? We've got 2 more in front of you. Okay, does Christopher have intentions? Oh my God, these are not good cards. These are not good cards. Do you know him from work? I'm just curious. We've got a finance card and we've got an eight of pentacles. Do you know him from your work? Do you know him from your work, Jillian? I'm just curious. I don't know. This guy, he's looking like he's interested. I don't know. He's smiling, but with these cards, I don't know. Oh, you know him from work. Okay. So I don't know. We've got finances, material things, success. I mean, listen, it can be symbolically like this is successful. There may be some movement from him. I mean, what are the chances that you got this card? He's older than you and you know him from work. But I don't know about these cards as far as intentions because I feel like I'm strapped. I'm strapped. Not trapped, strapped. I don't really have much options as far as offering you anything. I'm not maybe even, and this is not the right setting. I don't know. This is not the right place. I don't know what this is. Like we've got with this card, a hands tied. My hands are tied. I don't know if it's the right time. I don't know. Hangman, still sitting on the fence. Now I'm going to tell you something. What I am feeling like is whatever he does, you know, that shows you he's interested, it's just more of that. Whether that it's an eye contact, a smile, trying to, you know, like I don't know, be shy or just pop up somewhere around you. It's more of that. It's more of that, but it's like good, solid intentions. Like what? Ask you out. Do you want to go for a drink? Or what's your Facebook name? I don't know if that I see any of that because this Hermit card, it's introverted energy. It's like isolation energy. And then we've got an Eight of Swords. But if I can vouch for Christopher a bit, I think if it was a different setting, I think he would definitely step forward. But I'm feeling like my hands are tied in this location. And with the Wheel and the Fortune on the bottom, I think this person is not really sure as to kind of how you would react if they made a move. So it's a bit sketchy. It's a bit sketchy. Yeah, I don't know. Eight of Swords. Yikes. I just feel a little too, I feel a little confined about this. I don't know that I feel like when someone wants to do something, they can feel like it's all signs are a go. I feel like I'm seeing stop signs. I'm stoic. Okay, well, yeah, I don't know. I feel like this would be a major move with the Wheel of Fortune to do anything with you or ask you or I don't know, whatever it may be. With the Star, this man is feeling very vulnerable. You are very pretty. You are very pretty. You are actually someone to them they never thought they could get in a million years, okay? So I think they know you like them. They're feeling it. But this man is not really on par with his intuition. He needs really big go signs, you know? Unless people ask, then they wouldn't know. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Listen, I'm with you. I like a tough guy, you know, like, come get me. Be alpha. Hunt me, you know? Let's do it, you know? But yeah, I don't know. No intentions. I can't say that. But what I can say is that he's working hard at a strategy. He's working hard with a strategy for you. But he needs more time. Not only that, the arena of where you guys know each other this is not a good location, okay? If it was at a bar somewhere or even at a park or anywhere but there, it may have been a lot easier. But yeah, no, I think hands are tied and this is like a continued on the fence thing. but he will continue to check you out. I feel like you will see more of the same. So if it's whether eye contact, little subtle glances, smiling here and there, a little tap on the shoulder, that will continue, but nothing more. I'm sorry. Yeah. It's really, really, annoying when you meet somebody at work. Like, why? Why did this happen? Those things suck. They really do. They really do. So I'm sorry, I can't give you anything more than that. But he likes you. He definitely does. And he thinks you're really pretty. Maybe even too pretty. Okay? All right. So I am moving on. Okay, so I'm reading for Garima. Gabriella is next. And then Mikun's. Hi, Chitra. I want to know if my health will improve. I'm taking a okay, I don't do the medical stuff. I'm scared I asked this, really want to go to, okay. I don't do medical readings. I can see how you'll be feeling energetically, but I can't tell you anything about medical, okay? So let's do that. Let's see if her spirit will feel energized, if she'll be feeling better energetically. Let's read for Garima. Okay, Gina, I just want to confirm that I have received your payment, okay? Talk to us about Garima and her energetic body, how she'll be feeling. Will she be feeling better, more at peace? So this is interesting because this Hierophant would represent what you stated here about the holistic healing approach. It could be. The Empress is a really good card for feeling great, feeling natural, feeling, wonderful. Oh, these are great cards. These are really great cards. You're going to have victory with whatever you're feeling like, okay? There's an end to something. And I feel like here with the Knight of Cups, that could be like what you're doing, what you're taking. Interesting with the Devil. I don't usually go to the third card, but it's interesting. Because I feel like that could point to kind of like even the bad days going. You're welcome. So I do see a feeling better energetically. Absolutely. I just feel like here it's been a rough ride. And with the 10, this is a great card to get because whatever you are trying to, I feel like, accomplish, there is an end to it. Okay? There is an end to it. I do feel like with the 8 of Cups, there's a moving on as well too, past this. I can't remember, this is an entertainment purposes reading only. I can't say that anything is set in stone or that it's factual, but the Empress is a really beautiful card for feeling beautiful, feeling wonderful, feeling great, okay? And 10 of Pentacles can also, because we're talking about the energetic body, can also talk about being more stable, okay? More feeling like more stable. Like, so if you've been feeling like you're up and down, that may come to an end. It may get more secure. I do see this card here as well with the 3 of Cups. This is a card of success, but it is a card of going out and having fun. So if you feel like whatever you've been going through, that it has prevented you from having fun, you may start to feel like, wow, I can go out and have fun again. I can actually, make it through, going, yeah, but you know what, Garima, like a lot of the times too, like it's what we're dealing with on this planet, I'm not saying that that's your case at all, but what I'm saying is a lot of people are feeling tired, including me, like, and I'm having crazy dreams, like more than I ever did before about the world. Like it's insane. So just know, okay, so that's interesting that you mentioned the fatigue because I feel like with this card, like, has it been difficult for you to like go to events or be able to stay the whole night? Because I just feel like with this card, wow, look at me. I can actually make it through the night. I can actually go and I can have fun. I think whatever you're doing is great. I'm not, you know, again, like a practitioner. But if you feel like what you're doing is good for you or right for you, or you're using your intuition, even with the Empress. And it's interesting too with the Empress, because she's also a natural person. She's in nature. She's the only woman who sits on the throne inside the whole deck who's surrounded by nature. So it's kind of interesting what you're saying about what you're doing. But this looks good. I just feel like you got another 10 here. So like, it's like this could be something you figure out, you put an end to. Now I'm curious, I'm gonna get one card from this deck. I want one more card. Make sure you're also checking the vitamins and stuff, because I know for me, I'm not speaking about you. I'm just saying for me, I had extreme fatigue, and then I started taking like vitamin D drops, and I don't have that anymore. So I clearly had a deficiency, okay? So just make sure you're also looking into these things too, because sometimes it can be like as simple as that. For me, it was. I don't know what it will be like for you. Give me more, please. Stringing you along. Starving for attention. Scarce mentality. Okay, this was on the bottom of the deck. I want to bring it up just in case it resonates with you. Do you consider yourself a person who could potentially also have a personality of a doormat? Because we got doormat energy here. A lot of it may be also like changing, you know, your thinking, or maybe even what you're giving to others. Because we've got scarce mentality. So I just feel like we got to start looking at the glass as half full. And I do feel like here, maybe this resonates with the fact that you've been feeling like you've been strung along and that you're starving for attention. Like you need an answer. You want an answer to this. You will be okay. You will be okay. But I think these cards point to what you've been dealing with. Like you've been really just very frustrated with wanting answers. But I just feel like you're going to start to see, you know, the glass half full as opposed to the half empty. But please also be careful with this, okay? I don't know how much you give to others. Start saying no, okay? If you're tired and you can't, you know, say no. Do not overextend yourself. Now is not the time to be doing that, okay? Yeah, though that's exactly what that is, okay? Being annoyed, being really annoyed, like not being able to, like, I get it. I've had it myself, but I started playing around and I started doing different things and I finally figured it out. So anyone can figure it out. Just have faith, okay? All right, let's go back to the drawing board here. Okay, Gabriella, then Mikun, and then Gina. Will I meet the person I will marry this 2025, or have I met them? What do they work in? Any clues as to who they may be? Okay. So Gabriella would like to know if she will meet the person that she marries in 2025. One card for that, just to get that out of the way. Will she meet the person that she will marry in 2025? He'll take longer than that. That's a very slow moving card. That's not a, no. Okay. Will it be in the next 2 years? Kind of weird. I said 2 years and I got a two of wands. Give me more on that card. There's someone in 2 years, but not for marriage. I feel like it ends. Now that we have these types of answers, I need to kind of go a little bit more general now. And I need to ask about the person that you will marry. Okay. Now the World card is on the bottom. So I think you will marry, and it could be someone that you meet through travel, but let's get more here. Has she met the person already that she will marry? We didn't ask that. Has she met the person that she will marry? No, you're still waiting for him. He's a gem. He's that pentacle on your lap and she's in waiting. So no. Okay. Talk to us about the person that she will marry. Let's get away from time frames. Let's find out more about him. Huh. I don't think you're gonna like, hopefully you have an open mind. Hopefully you have an open mind. Okay. You see that connection I picked up about in 2 years from now, there's someone? I think something goes wrong in that connection, and then the other person who you're supposed to be with steps in at that time. In or around the time that you're mourning them. You're mourning another breakup, and this other person steps forward, and he is so much better from the person that you broke up with. So much better. He's lighter. This person that I feel like you're going to be with in 2 years is going to be brooding, selfish, maybe even withholding, sneaky, possessive, all that jazz. This other person I feel like comes forth and is just very different from him, and it's good. This person matches your personality more, but I do feel like you end one relationship and then you move into another. I don't know where you are right now. Hopefully you're here. But you know, don't worry guys, if you miss out on the reading, you can always, I don't erase these things, okay? So yeah, I'm seeing somebody. Give me more, please. They're telling me that this guy that you are with, or who you're going to be with in 2 years, the one who's not the one, he's very important though. Just because things don't work out doesn't mean that he's not important though. I heard that. So don't think you're going to be wasting your time. Give me more. Children, childlike, innocent, and fun. Okay. It could be that this represents the relationship. Like what I said, it's a little bit more lighter. They have a personality that's a lot more, you know, I mean, this is completely opposite of the guy that I picked up on before, okay? He's not childlike, he's not innocent, and he's not fun, okay? But it could be that this will also play a part. Maybe this is that you will have children with this person, but let's get more. Twin flame, spiritual alignment, effortless, and karmic. I think this is going to be a catalyst that brings in someone for you. I don't think this is the person you're going to be with long term. I think this is the person I feel like that I picked up here that you will have a separation from. But he will elevate you energetically, okay? But he's karmic. He's a karmic twin flame. Let's do one more. Money, wealth, luck, and finances. So this was on the bottom as well too, spiritual growth. So you better believe here, we have learning and expanding your soul. What did I just say? He's not going to be a waste of time. The one that you meet in 2 years, or you meet him soon and then you're ending it in 2 years. He will be very important to your spiritual growth, but he will usher in this marriage with this other person, which will be 10 times better than anything you could have ever had with him. So don't get caught up like, oh, he's in my twin flame, I want to be with him. Why? Because of the label? Who cares? No. Let's get away from this stuff, okay? The twin flame is not the creme de la creme. It's there for spiritual advancement, but you can have love and you can have happiness with soulmates, okay? Let's get one card here to talk about this other guy the first guy that I mentioned. Let's get a card for him. What you need to know. Social media, spying, online dating, reminiscing, and networking. So he's going to be having something to do with that. I don't know if you meet him through social media. I don't know if he is a spy. Like he literally is that's going to be something common in his, you know, your relationship with him. Or if it's online dating. I don't know. Okay. Let's talk about the guy that I picked up that I think you will be with. Liquid courage, bravery, confidence, intoxicated, odd behavior. Okay. You may meet him when you're at a party. He may also embody liquid courage. I mean, liquid courage can be symbolic. He may embody all of that, bravery and confidence, okay? Something opposite of this guy, because this guy is sneaky, he's possessive, but he's also withholding. A King of Wands is, you know, I could totally see King of Wands being called liquid courage because he's got that. He's out there. He is an alpha. He's all of that. But he could have some odd behavior, but it could be cute. Could be cute. But it's interesting. I have to also say that there could be a possibility that you may meet him at a party or, you know, when you guys are at some event where there's alcohol. But I think this is more about who he is. He's brave and he goes after what he wants, okay? So I think I have a sneaking suspicion that the person that I'm reading for probably jumped off because I was taking too long with other people. But just when you get back here, just scroll back. Your reading will be there and I will not be deleting anything, okay? Okay, let me just go back. Give me a moment, guys. Okay, I'm on Mikun's, but just give me one moment. I just want to check something. Okay. Okay, so I am at Mikun's. I am wondering if there are any messages about my career. I am back in school for engineering and want to know about opportunities there. I want to become a boss and an amazing speaker for Indigenous people and share it with the world. Are there any messages about this? Okay. Let's speak to Mikun's about this. Let's channel her energy, especially around career. I think that's beautiful what you want to do. I always love to hear people who want to get up and speak for something. That's just really great, okay? What do you want her to know about everything that I just mentioned here? Career-wise. She's back in school for engineering. She wants to become a boss. And she wants to be an amazing speaker for Indigenous people. Interesting cards. Wow. So I love that the Seven of Cups is here on the bottom of the deck because it really does talk about, you know, a dream. And I think it's really stirring within your mind. It's something that you maybe think about every day. And I love that the High Priestess is here because there's almost like this feeling like you were born to do it. And I like when you get these types of cards for someone, it's really amazing. Okay. We cannot like underestimate that. This talks about something that is like within the soul. It goes into the soul. Okay. I would say here your dream could be very possible. But I'm just wondering here, is this career field filled with men? Because I feel like this is going to be something that could be like not an issue, but it could be something that really tests you from time to time. I do see like working my behind off and really staying true to my goal. And it's going to test you at times, Mikun, okay? It's going to really test you. But if you stick with it and you learn strategy and you learn how to stay on top of your game, this is something that you could really accomplish. Really, like with the Empress, like even he's looking up at her like, wow, what a force to be reckoned with, you know? What a force to be reckoned with. This is a work in progress, okay? This is definitely a work in progress. I just think that you have to ask yourself how bad you want this, because there's going to be times where you're going to feel like you want to give up. I do feel like I'm battling with something too. Like I'm battling up against something for this dream. And I don't know if this is how you feel right now or if this is in the future. I don't know. But this dream could be very possible. And I do want you to make sure that you stay strong with it. But I do feel like there will be others that will want to defeat you. Others that will want to compete with you. Others that will make it very difficult for you. So I don't want to paint the sugar plum fairy story. Do you know what I mean? Give me more in regards to this, please. World card. Be open to new possibilities in other areas. Okay. So with this card, I do feel like when I'm seeing the globe, this is a big dream. And don't be surprised if you end up traveling the world doing this. Don't be surprised if you end up traveling the world doing this. Why are they showing me the world? It's like, oh man, you have the potential to go really far. And I am really speaking to, I feel like the world speaker. The world speaker. I didn't say that. Did I say world speaker? I don't think you even mentioned that. But being a speaker, you will be hopping all over the world doing this. You will get booked and you will have to travel to do this. You will make a great speaker. See this hermit here? It's like you will also heal the community. See the Four of Wands? You will heal the community. Oh, you do? You want to travel the world? Well, there you go. But you have the power to heal the community by doing this. So you better believe, absolutely. But I want to mention that it's not going to be, you know, but I don't think anything worth doing ever came easy, did it? I don't know one person that's going to say that. I mean, have you ever watched these movies about people's life, people who are famous, what they had to deal with, what they had to live with? Like what they had to go through to get there? I don't think this is going to be that weird. I think you're going to understand this completely. But I do want to mention, it's interesting how there's like these men coming out. So I'm just wondering if that field, again, is predominantly men. Oh, you do? Well, yeah, you could do this. You could definitely do this. Now, I'm just wondering if this is the right deck. I don't know why I picked up this deck, so I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with my intuition as to why I did that. And I'm going to draw, I'll see how many cards I want to draw for you on this. What does she need to know about this? So you could step on some toes. doing this. Just want you to know we got a friendship breakup, but the first thing I heard was like stepping on toes. Don't be surprised if this costs you a lot more than you want it to, okay? Than you ever imagined to. You may lose some people doing this. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. But I also don't think that's very weird because when we have big dreams, we do lose people. So don't be surprised, okay? More. Childish behavior. More. This cat got 9 lives. You've been doing this lifetime to lifetime. You've been doing this lifetime to lifetime, Mikun. Like this is something that's embedded in your soul. The first thing I felt like with the childish behavior was that you may really want to keep your dreams to yourself. Move in silence. I don't know that everybody's going to understand this drive you have. They may think that you should be doing all kinds of other things. But if this is important to you, you may want to keep it to yourself because I feel like I'm hearing childish behavior from others. Not only that, when I'm telling them what I want to do or when I'm just mentioning it, I'm literally seeing them SHIT on it. Like I'm not seeing happy faces about it, okay? So please move in silence and just understand that if you face one failure, it doesn't mean anything. You've got 9 lives, okay? And understand too that you may even, does this mean something to you in your culture? I'm just curious. Does the black cat mean something to you? Because they're telling me it means something. So I can't get on the internet right now and look that up for you. Does the black cat mean something in the indigenous community? They're telling me you need to look that up. It will mean something to you. Okay? Wonderful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. Okay, Gina, we're on you. I'm really going through it right now, just looking for Spirit's advice for me at this time. Okay. All right, which card deck do I use? I'll use this one first, and then I'm going to get another one for you. Do you have any words of comfort for Gina, please? Oh, hi. You're welcome. Oh, you're on my Patreon too. That's so nice. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. I really do. Any words of like wisdom or comfort you can give Gina at this time, please? Any words of advice? Any words of comfort? She says she's really going through it. Is there anything you can give her as far as a message, please? Oh, wow. Justice card. You're balancing something out. Okay, I'm seeing, they're showing me something tangled. It's like you know, like those Christmas bulbs when they're like all tangled up and you have to like sort. You're resorting something out. Whatever you're going through, it's not going to be for like a waste of time. You are going back through something or dealing with something to sort it out so that you never have to go and be in that again. Or I don't know if this is energetically, but you will never have to drop that low in vibration again. It's either dropping that low in vibration again, or you never have to go into those kind of situations again. But I'm seeing somebody sorting something out, and they're showing me Christmas bulbs. They are showing me like string too. But with the Justice card, you're balancing something out right now. You may think you're going through it, but this is needed, they're saying. This is needed. Oh, are you learning self-love through all of this? Would you resonate with that? Hello. Would you resonate with the fact that you're learning to love yourself more through this? Or you're giving patience to yourself, or you're allowing yourself to be like whoever you need to be, regardless of what anyone thinks? Okay, good. Yeah, you're not, with the Ten of Swords, you're ending something And it's like, you know, no one ever talks about the Ten of Swords, about like, you know, getting up after, you know, what feels like, you know, you've been put down. But it does talk about that, this card. This card very much talks about getting back up after like what looks like I've been demolished. So you're learning navigation techniques, and you're learning how to deal with life's boomerangs, and you're learning how to deal with what looks like a crappy situation. Yeah, you're learning. Page of Swords, you're learning. Yeah, this is a test. I feel like you're being tested because they want to see if you really are like who you say you are, especially in these crappy moments. Because, you know, when everything is on the up and up, people love to say, you know, oh, you know, because everything's up and up. But how are you when it's crappy? How are you? How are you when you're, you know, going through that? Are you still like as if when everything's positive? You're planting a seed right now too. You're not just balancing things out, you're planting seeds. This is about growth. And you will excel. This is the Star Student card. You will excel. I have a question regarding this Two of Cups. What is this about? Are you kind of also dealing with some sort of, I don't want to use the word anger, but are you kind of like dealing with like, I feel like in the background, I have this annoying irritants about another person. I don't know if this is somebody that you loved at one point. I don't know what this is. Oh, I read for you, Glow Tarot. You must have jumped off. You have to scroll back. Scroll back, and don't worry, I will not erase this reading. I mean, this video. I read for you. I had a feeling that you had jumped off. Yeah, I already read for you. All you have to do is rewind. Okay, so that makes sense because I feel like that's what's being pointed to right here. Like, I don't know. Are we on the verge, or do we feel like this is going south? Real quick. Because this is a separation. This is sadness over a relationship. This is also there as well, too. So you're also dealing with this. They're not telling me anything about that. They're just bringing it up to validate, hey, like, Chitra, she knows what she's doing here. Your situation is coming through, okay? You're welcome, Glow Tarot. Can we get some advice, or can we get some more information for her as to what she's dealing with? That's kind of funny. I never heard that before. It's on the struggle bus. That's funny. Oh, man. Okay. What else does she need to know? Play. Have fun, celebrate, and don't be so serious. Okay. I know what this card is about. Have you ever sat down and said that you were going to decide to choose to feel a different way? Have you done that before? Have you literally like sat down through all this mess that you think, I'm going to go mess because I don't think it is, but what you're dealing with, and said, I can choose to be happy. I can choose. I can choose. Because that's what I think you need to do. I think you need to really redirect what you think is going on right now and change the definition behind it. You need to really, I don't know, treat yourself to something, have fun, and you need to stop being so serious. This is what Spirit's saying. And that sounds like a tough message, you know? That sounds like a tough message. Like, really, Spirit? Like, but that is that not what it's like? I don't know about you guys, but anytime I try to tap into my higher self or my spirit guides, it's like I just get a kick in the ass, you know? But they're always right. They're always right. They are always right. So this is not as, and I say this with all love, but this is not as serious as you think it is. It's necessary, okay? Let's get one more card to see what else they have to say. I just feel like if you change your perspective about this, or if you decide to look at it differently, everything else may start to change as well too. It might get better. It may feel different. It may change the whole thing for you. Give me more. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? So my question to you is, this mess, does it have a lot to do with what you feel like is happening because you're not really maybe in a position, or you don't feel like you can answer the call? Does it have a lot to do with that? Is there something you want to do? Is there something of a change that you want to make? Do you want to take, with what's on the bottom of this deck, a leap of faith? It says here, you go first. The universe will catch you. Is there a potential? Is there a possibility that this is all happening because there's something you're kind of stalling on? Is there some big move you want to make, but you're not going with it? This is kind of like the repercussions of that? Okay, girlfriend, I would suggest you work on that. I don't believe in blockages. If you want to do something, you can do it. Now, I understand there's always, like, you know, borders with that, you know, like, obviously I can't just be like, I want $1 million house, I'm going to go buy $1 million. I get it, you know, within reason. Okay. You need to do that. Okay. Please start the business. It doesn't matter what's going on around you. Why should your dreams stall? Okay. Please start the business. Please do what you need to do, and the universe will catch you. But you got to take the leap first. You can't wait for the universe to create an opportunity. You have to do it. And that's honestly in my own life what I've seen as well too. So yeah, I know this is actually real, like, you know, wisdom being given, because I've experienced it in my own life. Okay. Now I'm just going to go back right now because I don't think anybody has paid. I'm just going to see, and then I'm going to shut it down. Yep. Okay, so let's see here. Oh goodness, where's that? Copy. Actually, I don't think I have to even write this. I can just shut the whole thing down. Okay, guys. I don't see anybody else. This is perfect because I have to go. So I'm going to shut this down. Thank you to everybody who showed up. You're welcome. And I wish you all the best. Take care.